Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay, so this is kind of Mukchang style push hands, the same basic idea. I'm going to have my raise hands energy. And right now I'm on the inside, and now I'm on the inside but on his right side. And now I'm on his outside from his right. And now I'm on the inside, his left inside. And now I'm on his left outside. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the general idea is that when I kind of have this expanding shape, it's equal parts out, equal parts up, and all parts moving outward from my center, like a balloon that may deform when it meets something, but the intention doesn't change. It's not trying to deform. So I may deform around something that's relatively fixed, like his shoulder, so this will arrive further away. But in my mind, I'm heading for this, and this just got resisted. And the challenge is when you see this from the outside, you think that your job is to make the balloon shape that's deformed around something, rather than be possessed of the balloon energy, which is trying to go equally in all directions. So because this is this kind of Mukchang exercise of this relatively simple fixed idea, and me kind of playing inside it, outside it, half inside and all the rest, I can experience a lot of a turn. I can turn and then turn the other way. I can kind of turn and then shift. I can turn, shift, turn. So that was all from his right outside, but I'm just kind of playing with the versions. I can certainly play with just sort of checking him there. I could play with thinking how this, could be a hit or a turn of the body, or this could be me moving him off of his balance, and I still have, turn here. It certainly could have been me, attacking with a rake or a grab or a, hair grab or something along those lines. But the practice sequence would be here, inner right side for him, his inner right, center to center, his inner left, and then outside here. So once we have that, here we're going to practice this inner off center, so off his right inner. And once I'm here, I'm going to come in over here to find his watch or his wrist or his forearm. This could be suggesting that he sees where he'd like to be, considering where I got, and he closes me off. So this could be representing his counter. And of course, he might be doing that counter because he wants to get to my outside, or he is afraid here, take your left hand out, he's afraid of me just basically cocking this for something, and so he just follows that with his forearm or his palm or even his chest. If this was busy, maybe on my spine, you might, some that you've been there before, you probably even duck your head in there to touch, so I can't elbow you now. So why I get here could be because he's doing a defense. He could be chasing me as I get ready to do something. But this drill is not so much about Mark, in this case, chasing me, or it's just both of us to consider why I might be here. 1, 2, and then extend here, thumb down, palm on the elbow pit. So we'll do this on the other side. Maybe it'll come into the camera. 1, 2, and turn and express, which could have been followed up with footwork if we wanted to do that. So 1, stay settled, express out and up in all directions. Close, so kind of this sort of closed scissor feeling here. And then rather than me going for the wrist hold or the arm bar or the strike, any of those things he might be expecting, I'm simply pinning here and then turning and expressing. And so this kind of has this extending, wiping energy to arm bar him from the inside. And Mark will do that on me now, either side he likes, sir. Here, he closes, And then other side. 1, 2. So at this point, hang on. At this point, I'm very unlikely to have any guess that he's going to use his right palm to affect an armbar. I'm thinking back fist, throw kick, elbow certainly, or he's going for my wrist because he wants my wrist to do some kind of lock, and then when he just expresses through the right palm, using his body and his breath, it's a pretty awesome move. Same move that we might do here to move somebody. This just gets a little disguised, so you can do it again. Since I talked through your 1. That one's nice. Well, we'll retape it. Hopefully that came out because